One morning, when the bright red rabbit woke up and stepped out of his burrow, he noticed something strange. The air was cold, the wind was blowing harshly, and the trees were still bare, as if they were in a deep winter sleep. But spring was supposed to have arrived by now. This isn't normal at all, thought Red. Spring comes at exactly this time every year, but there are no green leaves, and no flowers have bloomed. The other animals in the forest were worried too. The bees couldn't find flowers to make honey, and the butterflies had nowhere to fly. Red decided to consult Grandpa Owl right away. Grandpa Owl, why hasn't spring arrived yet? The old owl squinted his eyes thoughtfully and replied, "Long ago, the spring fairy lived on the highest hill of the forest. With her magical touch, the trees would blossom, the sun would warm the earth, and winter would come to an end. But she hasn't been seen for a while. Perhaps she's in trouble." Without wasting any time, Red set off on his journey. Reaching the highest hill wasn't easy. He had to cross steep slopes and deep valleys. But he was brave and determined to save his forest. When he finally reached the top of the hill, he was met with a massive block of ice. Inside, there was a faint silhouette. As he approached and looked closely, he couldn't believe his eyes. The spring fairy was trapped inside the ice. "I have to save her," thought Red. "But how? Rabbits don't have hands to make fire, but they can dig very fast." Using his sharp claws and teeth, he began gnawing at the ice. After a long struggle, crack! The ice finally broke, and the spring fairy, glowing with golden light, was set free. The fairy smiled and floated into the air, waving her hand. Instantly, the sun began to shine, the trees blossomed, and the birds started chirping. The forest had finally embraced spring. The spring fairy thanked Red. "Without your courage, I might have never awakened. You are the bravest rabbit in the forest." Red happily made his way back down. Everyone in the forest thanked him, and a grand celebration was held in his honor. And so, the bright red rabbit successfully completed yet another adventure and became the hero of spring. The end.